You better. You better.
Pretend you're a dinosaur. Yes, bitch. Work. Work, bitch.
Oh shit, the hair coming down.
Welcome back, you guys, and if you are new, hello, how are you? Let's get started on this tutorial. So I'm going to start off with spooling her brows, and I am using the ColourPop brow pencil in black brown to fill them in. Going in with my favorite concealer to clean up the brows, the NYX Full Coverage Concealer in a Pot. And yeah, I'm just making sure that we're just cleaning up those edges. I'm going to clean up the concealer with a dual-ended brush. The fluffier side, I'm going to hit the bottom part of the brow and kind of just blend that concealer out. And then I'm just going to flip it around and hit the top part of her brow and blend all of that out as well. I'm going to take a black creamy eyeshadow and pack that straight onto the lid. This will help as a really good base to give that smoky eye some definition. See, I'm starting in the transition area and I'm slowly building up the shadow to this warm tone brown, and we're gonna transition that with the smoky eye. And then I'm going to pack the black shadow right onto the lid where I put the cream product on first, and then I'm going to slowly take a fluffy brush and start blending out any of that area on the edges of the black, just so it gives it that gradient look up towards the brown transition shade. And a lot of blending is going to be taking place if you're going to do a smoky eye, so make sure you don't skimp on the blending, because that's the key. Then going in with a detailer brush, and I am just hitting the black shadow on the lower lash line. The easiest way for me to clean up the shadow is to just take a makeup remover wipe and just clean up the edge, and that'll help give it the harshness that you want in the eye look. And I'm just boosting some eye cream back into those under eyes since I did use the wipey on that. Now I'm just going to start priming the face, and then I'm going to be applying a salmon shade color corrector underneath the eyes to just hide any of that discoloration that we have going on, and then I will be starting with the foundation. As far as the foundation goes, I wanted something super full coverage since we were going very bold on the eyes, and I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation as well as a hint of the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I like the coverage in that, and so I wanted to add that in, and it definitely provided coverage. Now for my fun part, I love shaping the face, so we're going to start off with highlighting. I'm using the LA Girl Concealer. Love that Pro Concealer. It's super, super bomb. Of course, I probably don't even have to tell you, but I'm definitely hitting that in all of the highlighted areas, and then I'm just taking a wedge sponge and blending all of that out. Now I'm taking my cream colored contour and I'm just going to snatch that nose. Yes, hunty. As you can see, I'm going in the upper under eye area, just going to have her look up as I blend all of that out. Once again, that just prevents any creasing that we have going in before I go in with powder to set it. And I'm just going to be setting the rest of her highlighted areas as well. And now I'm going in with a face powder to set the rest of her foundation, just so it ensures we don't have it shift and move around, and of course provide some extra coverage. Since we already set everything else, I'm going to go in with my Benefit Cooler Bronzer and set her nose contour, and I'm going to start contouring the hollows of her cheeks and hit that in the forehead area as well. And we cannot forget the jawline, just so we make sure that everything is all evened out. And this is where you can actually see her face just transforming. I love it, I love it. I'm applying blush on the apples of her cheeks, and it's a very subtle blush, so I blend that all the way back into her contour, and then we're going to start baking. I am using the Ben Nye baking powder in Banana, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish her under eye by applying that warm brown and blending that right into the black shadow that we had done previously. As we finish smoking out the lower lash line, I'm going to go ahead and brush off all the baking we have going on. I didn't leave the baking on for too long. She is more of the dry skin type, so I didn't want to risk drying out her highlight areas even more. And then we're going to go in and tightline her lower waterline as well as her upper waterline. Finishing up the last of her eyes by applying some mascara and then applying some wispy falsies. And then I'm going to go in with another detailer brush and add a little bit of warmth, smokiness to her eyes now that we've got the full-on package as far as the eyes go. Now to get started with the lips, I am just going to outline her lips with this NYX lip liner and then also filling it in the whole lip area as well. And then I'm going to be applying a matte liquid lipstick on her, just something that is going to be very nude. Of course, focus the attention straight onto the eyes. It's all about the eyes in this makeup look. My absolute favorite part is the highlighting, and we're just going to go in a little bit with the nose, and then I totally forgot that I did not highlight the brow bone area, so I quickly did that as well. Hitting up the higher parts of the cheekbones with the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. I use this palette for all highlighting, and then I'm going to just set her face, brush her brows out to get any powderiness off, and then see her reaction.
Holy shit! For real? It looks awesome. How did you get it to do that? What? Just the look of it.
That is everything for this video. Like this video if you enjoyed watching. I absolutely loved how her look turned out. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll also list all my social media links down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.